What up, party people? Yeah, here today talking about a little bit something different. This will be more applicable to the fellas, but ladies, this could also apply to you in the general sense. Before we go any further, I'm not a medical professional by any means, not a healthcare provider. I'm not trained in any medical anything. So let's get that out of the way. I'm also not condoning the use of any illegal substances or the use of any legal substances illegally. None of that stuff. Just talking about the subject of hormone replacement therapy, or as it's called for men, testosterone replacement therapy, which can also be called TRT. Have you heard of these terms? Hey, also, like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, ladies and ladettes and fellas and fellettes. It'll help your boy out. Now, testosterone. Guys, we have all these taboo things we don't like to talk about. We don't like to feel less than a man or less, like a wimp or whatever the case is. And I think it's kind of ridiculous at times because we could be feeling a whole lot better if we would just be open about things. That's how I feel anyways. Don't mind the outside noises. I'm outside today. So, what led me to this? Well, I'm 46. And the past year or two, especially, I've really started feeling tired. I have not slept well. I've been dragging, been packing on weight, especially in the midsection. It's been really easy to do. And just the overall lack of energy and feeling of blah. Can any of you relate to that? So I started reading through the internet, as you do, and I came across testosterone replacement therapy, and I started reading up on it, and more importantly, I started reading up on the whys. Like, why would you do this? Why would you get that? And I started looking at the symptoms, and I'm like, all of this sounds familiar because I am experiencing these things. So I got full labs panels from my main primary healthcare provider. I can't even talk. And I also looked at a hormone replacement therapy clinic, and had them test me as well. So I wanted all the cholesterol, the liver, all that fun stuff tested, as well as my testosterone levels. So what I had found is my testosterone levels were below normal. Now there's free tests. There's just numbers that medical doctors understand that I'm not going to get down in the weeds into. Just know that my numbers were low for me. And my thyroid was also a little out of whack, so I needed medication for that. So, which could have also been contributing to some things. So got that straightened out, started exercising, diet, tested again because I wanted to just be sure that, hey, maybe if I change these things up, it'll get where it needs to go. Now, it did come up some, and I did start feeling a little bit better. I wouldn't say I was 100%, but my numbers were still low. So, hooked up with a testosterone replacement clinic, and I got prescribed testosterone cypionate. If you hear any grunting or rooting, that's my dog. It's down underneath this picnic table, just getting into whatever. Anyways, that stuff takes like 3-4 weeks to start kicking in. Really, you should kind of notice something around week 3, they say. And I did, and I noticed fat starting to come off my midsection more on my face. I lost a chunk of meat off of this meathead. But more importantly than that, I'm starting to sleep better. Not waking up like all sweaty and weird, and I feel better overall. More than just like a placebo type effect. I wouldn't say I have this abundance of crazy energy like you do when you're a teenager running around, but I'm not tired all day. I don't wake up tired. I'm not dragging butt all day long, and I have a better overall general sense of well-being. Now, I don't think this is something that's going to cure your depression or something like that. If you're suffering from that, definitely go see a mental health care provider, get that straightened out. But for me, I'm starting to feel like a man again, the energy, and I'm in the gym, and I could see the difference the weightlifting is making, and that my testosterone levels are making, and my energy is just there, and I feel good. So, any of you experience TRT? Any of you thinking about it? Do you want me to kind of update along this journey here every few weeks, kind of give an update and body composition type setup? I mean, my chest, my arms are definitely looking better, getting more defined, back to where they were, on their way, let's just say on their way to back to where they were when I was in my 20s and lifting a lot. And I hope to get somewhere near that. I may not get chiseled down like I once was, but the goal is to be swole, you know what I mean? Actually, the goal is just to kind of get back in shape and feel good while doing it. And that's where I'm at in my weight loss journey, is being documented. Check out my other videos as I go through that as well. But this is just another tool that I'm adding to my belt for me specifically. Not saying that it's for everybody, and some people might say, oh, you're cheating. Cheating at what? Life? No, I'm just trying to feel as good as I can, have the best life I can. And yeah, there are things out there that can help us do that, if that's for you. And again, under the advice of a medical professional only. Why not use all the tools that are available? There's a lot of research on testosterone too. Don't just do your Facebook research. Don't just do a general Wikipedia research. We produce testosterone. We're just putting that back into our body to replace an amount that we don't produce anymore at that level, let's say. So it's not like we're adding all these foreign substances in. That's just my opinion. You all may disagree, and that's cool. But yeah, read up on the real medical studies. Do your homework. That's what I did. Look into it. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments.